everyone. Welcome to our episode of It's in Your Hands. These episodes are created to support you in these transitional times. Many people are under a lot of stress with so many changes, and a lot of people are losing their jobs. And their businesses are even closed. So people are worried for their future, for their survival, basically, and for their life. So today I'm with Sokkari, who is a specialized in EFT techniques and an expert in changing your story with money. Hello, Myrette.
Hello, how are you?
Myrette will be telling us how to deal with stress related to money, like coming from losing your job, or being stressed about losing your job, or having issues with your business, or just in general being worried about the future. And she will show us or teach us and tell us more about how we can change our relationship with money. Welcome, Myrette, and thank you for taking the time to do this interview.
You're welcome. It is an important time. It's so challenging. It's so different. We don't have history to know how to handle it. Right now, there's a lot of people under stress, and money especially. There's stress in different areas, but money is becoming something very much at the front of the issues because of as you said, people have lost their jobs, or their businesses are not working as well as they were. And the reason I'm concentrating so much on money, because the stress of money affects everything else. It will affect your health, definitely. And this is not the time for us to be affected in our health, because it will decrease your immunity. So the stress, I want to release the stress of money because it will affect the immunity, which is something we're trying to take care of right now. Of course, it affects the relationships. So that's also important between the husband and wife, or the spouses and the kids. Everybody is affected by this lack of money. So by working on money, we really work on many aspects in life by just releasing this big stress.
Okay. So Myrette, can you tell us how we can deal with this fear or stress caused by money issues?
Yes, of course, if you are feeling very stressed, definitely you're going to use the normal ways of managing your money in a better way, trying to save, try to think about what to do with it. And then I want you to think, journal your feelings, your anger, maybe you're angry at the situation. Maybe you're very sad that you're in this situation. Maybe you're angry at yourself because you don't have enough savings. Whatever you're feeling, just write. And you can tear those in bits and pieces of paper, or burn them. Burn that energy out. That will give some relief, because those thoughts are going back and forth in the mind. That's one thing that is very important. But what is also very important is to start tapping on those issues. See what's really stressing you out also. And we'll be doing a bit of tapping on the end. And I do want to say also, I want you to think, to solve, the tapping will not bring in the money, but it will open up the road. It will clear the road to at least attract more money. And you need to be clearer, because you need to be able to think of other ways to bring in money. So your question is every morning is, what can I do to bring in money? If that's what you need to do. Or what can I do to bring in more money, your mind? So, and when you ask the mind a question like that, it starts becoming very ingenious and very creative. But instead of saying, I'm so stressed, I don't know what to do, what can I do with the lack of money, what can I do, I don't have enough money, I want you to leave those questions, because those questions only Google in your mind the problem. So it keeps going in circles trying to find answers to this issue, which is a problem, and to bring you more information on how the problem you're in. We want to leave that part, and this is pure science, how we're working, and start asking the mind by Googling a better question, what I call Google a better question. So the question is, what can I do? What can I come up with? What talent do I have? How can I create more money now? And you will be surprised. I've used this for years with people. People come up with, oh my God, I can do this. Maybe I can translate. Maybe I can edit for people. Maybe I can cook. Maybe I can, I don't know, do something else. Maybe I can play with kids. Maybe people want you to babysit their kids, maybe through a Zoom. I mean, this is like a simple idea I just came up with. Something will come up with. see what you're creative with. And the more you Google that question, it keeps going round and round. And you know how you Google Jumana, you get hundreds of hits. It'll start giving you, and you'll start coming up with ideas. Jot them all down, don't refuse them. Don't say, no, I won't do that. No, I'm not gonna bake. No, I'm not gonna babysit out on Zoom. No, I'm not gonna. Just write them all down, be calm, just put them all down from your brain on a piece of paper or a notebook, and start looking at what can you really do. And you will find you have the ways to make the money. You have ways to create some money at least. We are all talented in something. We all have something we can do. People can start to come up with ways, things to teach others over internet or over the phone. There's so many things people want to learn that they don't, but somebody else has the expertise. So let me just give you, a lot of people don't really know how to use social media. A lot of people don't know how to use even the Zoom. A lot of people don't know how to do a lot of things. So you can come, if you've figured that out, you can come with ideas and start sharing it and make it monetizable. Monetizable means earn money, charge for it. I mean, I'm just coming up with, I mean, you could be the person who shares a joke every day and get a few people to join and charge for it. It's okay. If someone is feeling willing to pay for it, then it's worth it to them. And that's one way to earn money for people who have totally lost their jobs or their business is not bringing in money. Google the question every single morning. Google it when you're showering, Googling when you're cooking, because that's when your subconscious is open and you're open to get the answers. You're more open, because what happens is the conscious mind will stop you. It'll say, no, that won't work. It won't make enough money. It won't do this. It won't do that. And it's just pure conscious. Let the subconscious guide you. Let the subconscious guide you.
Thank you, Myrette. Actually, these are really good ideas, and this whole Googling the right question is it's something new to me. I've never thought of it, but I would understand how it would work, bringing the proper files up front in the mind. So thank you for sharing that. Can you explain more on what you mean by changing your relationship with money and how this will help us?
Okay, that's another thing I want people to do. And generally, people who haven't made enough money or don't have enough savings in life, their relationship with money isn't that great. That's general, before this situation. But now is the best time to fix your relationship with money, because you want to come out of this whole story. Like when we go over the hill, there is a hill and we're going to go over it, by the way. It has to end. It's not going to go on forever. You want to come out of it with a good or a healthy relationship with money, meaning your thoughts about money, your beliefs about money. So maybe you have some traumas about money, you had issues with money, and you need to clear all that so that you are healthily dealing with money, healthily accepting money to come into your life, healthily creating money. Because what happens, Romana, is when people don't have healthy ideas about money, they actually stop it. And that sounds very strange to some people, or like, that can't be true. You mean somebody can offer me a high-paying job and I won't take it? You mean someone can come up with an idea for like, do this and you can do that for money now. You're so talented in this and I won't do it? Yes, I've seen it over and over and over again. I've been working with money since 2009. And it's just continuing story. So if our relationship with money is not a good relationship, we will mess up the earning. And right now we're talking about the earning. So I'll give you an example. So if your beliefs about money, like having money is really hard, to make money is really hard. Or you have a belief that says if you have a lot of money, it means you're a bad person. Or if you charge a lot, that means you're a greedy person. All those will stop you. A lot of people have things that they can't sell and are afraid to sell it because their own beliefs about money, they project on others. They believe others will think of them as greedy. When actually, when they see someone selling something, this is how they think. So what you need to do is to start working on your money beliefs, working on your money traumas, working on your emotions towards money, whatever's going on. When you clear that up, then you can make more money. That definitely is something for people to play with or work on this period in order to be ready for the coming period.
Okay. So will you be showing us how to, or can you please show us how to tap on beliefs to change our relationship with money?
Yes, of course. Tapping is the most powerful way to change a belief. I believe it's the best on earth right now to change a belief system. There's lots and lots of beliefs about money. I have actually come up with, I have a running list of over 100 right now of people's beliefs about money. So let's say what's going on now. A lot of people think making money is hard, especially now. They're thinking like, oh my God, making money is going to be really hard. What am I going to do to make money? So people are not, I'm not sure if all your viewers are familiar with EFT, but anyway, they can Google, they can watch me right now, and they could see other videos. But let's talk about this thing. So what we're going to do with EFT is just a mind-body tool that sort of releases the information from inside the body, because it's written in a certain way, and it's written in your system. It's in your physical system. It's in the mind, but it's also affecting the system. And let me give you an example just to make it clearer to people. So when you think of your debts, what happens? Some of you will feel like you can't breathe. Suddenly your breath becomes shallow. Or if you think that you don't have enough money to pay your food this week, again, your breath. So it's a mind and body. It affects both of us. So you need a mind-body tool. So like to change a belief, journaling won't work. Other tools won't work because they're not a mind-body. They're a mind tool. We need the tapping. And the tapping is like tapping on acupoints, and it's actually affecting physically the body. So while we're saying the words, we're changing what's going on inside the body in terms of what's being flooding the system. Because when you're stressed, you have things that are flooding your system. So let's just tap on, it's going to be too hard, or earning money is too hard, okay? So will you be my resonator? Will you be that? So we start here at the karate, yes. We call the side of the hand, and we just say, even though I have this belief that it's really hard to make money, especially at this time, I love and accept myself. Even though I believe, and you say it 3 times, even though I believe that it's really hard to earn money, I love and accept myself. Or you can say I'm okay. Or you can say I respect my belief. Any of those are fine. And let's say the 3rd time, even though I have this belief, and it's a deep belief, it's really true. It's really hard to earn money. I totally and completely accept myself. And then you're going to take 2 fingers, and it doesn't matter which fingers, right or left. And you're going to start with the first point. We have 8 points to cover, starting at the eyebrow. And you're just going to say, it's really hard to make money. Just say that. It will change. And then at the side of the eye, right here, yeah, right at the corner, and you just say, it's really hard to make money. It's really hard under the eye, and just a few taps, maybe there'll be 6 or 7 taps. It's really hard to make money. It's really, really hard to make money. It's really, really hard to make money. Then we're going to go in the indent below the lips. This is called the chin point. It's really hard to make money. And then right here, right where a man would have his tie, you can tap here like this with your whole palm. It's really hard to make money. Under the arm, 4 fingers under the arm on the side of the body, and you're just going to say, it's really hard to make money. Really hard to make money. And the last point is right here at the top of the head, and you're going to say, it's really hard to make money. So that's 1 round. I'm just going to do another round quickly, but 1 round, see how you feel now. Probably something might have shifted, or you might have thought of something. You might have thought of a lot of proofs. Your mind might throw a lot of proofs to say, no, it is hard. I worked really hard to do this, or my uncle had to work really hard, or everybody has to work, or my grandma said that all the time. It's a fact. That's okay. That's okay. It's coming up, all the information that has been stored in your mind from all the people who have fed you that, it's coming up to be clear. So you would just tap again, and let's just take 1 more round. It really is hard to make money.
It really is hard to make money.
It is hard to make money. Side of the eye.
Hard to make money.
I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it.
That's been my experience.
That's been my experience.
And lots of people's experience.
And lots of people's experience.
And my parents always said that. Money doesn't grow on trees. It comes hard. It's hard to make. Dollar earned is hard to make. Under the eye, it's hard to make money. And it's hard to make money. And that's another round on the negative. And I want you to keep going on this belief until you yourself, the words start changing. What happens is if you do this 4, 5, 6 times, some people might have to do this like 8, 9 times. It's okay. Take deep breath in between. Every round, drink some water, a sip of water, and then just go on and go. And I'm just going to go a little bit positive just to tell them how to do it. You will start seeing a shift in your mind. Like, yeah, but so-and-so, our neighbor, they were making money and it didn't look like it was so hard. Or so-and-so wrote a book and they made a lot of money. Or so-and-so was working in what they love to do and they were making good money. My friend never said it was hard to make money. Something will shift, okay? And if you start having some of those thoughts, start what we call tap them in. We were tapping out the belief now. We're gonna tap in, also using the mind body. So let's just say, well, maybe it's not so true. Maybe that was just the experience of my parents and grandparents. Under the eye. Maybe the media tried to make me believe that, and it's not really, really true.
Maybe it's not really, really
Maybe
true.
there are ways to make money with ease.
Maybe there are ways to make money with ease.
What if it's possible for me? What if it's possible for me to make money with ease? I'm choosing that. I choose to make money with ease. I choose to find the ways to make money with ease. I'm choosing money with ease.
I'm choosing money with ease.
I'm deleting that belief because it no longer serves me. Okay? Yeah, and take a deep breath and just check in where you're feeling. Even if it started out being like 100%, it's a big 10, and what we do is rating, like, yes, the belief is 100%, it is hard to make money. You will probably find some shit by doing just these 3 tappings. Now, the tapping of a belief sometimes takes time. You might have to do this like 5 days in a row. You might have to do this 10 days in a row. It's okay. It's okay. You're working on your relationship. Just keep doing it until it becomes, well, not true, and I'm choosing the easy way. And that starts to work for you. Now, I do recommend, of course, that people look through, this is not the only belief people have, through their belief system. Start thinking, what are my beliefs around money? And how am I treating money? And what are my emotions around money? Just jot them down, write them down, and work using this tool over and over and over and over. What if we have more time now? So what if it takes me 2 months or 3 months to work on my money beliefs? Definitely. I know it by heart. Something will shift and something will shift in the money. Money starts coming in faster than you think. I've had people who have done a session, and second time I saw them, they were saying 2 big amounts came in. I've had people do a session and say, I can't believe my father called in and offered to pay for my car insurance, or they offered to pay, I don't know, somebody owed me money for years. I'd given up on it and it came through today. I can't believe the check came. Things happen because I've opened the way to make it easy.
Thank you so much, Myrette, for the tapping and for the interview today. You brought up a lot of questions that we can ask ourselves to help us understand more our issues, and to therefore tap them away and get rid of them and tap in the positives. So thank you so much. And is there anything else you'd like to add to
I'd like to add, I thought I saw you yawning, and I want to tell them if they yawn, they should be very happy, because that means that it is shifting in the brain. That's a sign for us. And of course, the main sign is when you say it again, like you say, yeah, money is very hard to earn. And now, like you're saying, no, not really. That doesn't make sense. That's not true. That's when you know you've shifted. And it's a process. We work through our stuff and, clear it up and things change.
Thank you. Thanks, Myrette. The interview was very insightful, and I'm looking forward to more interviews with you and new topics.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.